YouTube. What is going on? I'm here with one Fred Jones on the IASS.
The IntricateAffect space station.
We just finished up some finishing touches. Uh-oh. Fred. No.
Sig. Oh
my gosh. I'm lost, man. Just cut the cord, dude. So we did a little bit of work. As you can see, we kind of redid the space station. And can you see what's in my hand, Mr. One Fred Jones, right now?
I don't even know where you're at, dude.
I'm out here.
Where? Oh, there you are.
You see that?
Is that a SIG flag?
That is a SIG flag.
You can't put that on here.
You got to get one up here too, man. But we're gonna see if I can place it down. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah. That's
so funny.
It's got my face on it. That's what's hilarious about it. That's what's gonna happen when I get to the moon, man. I'm gonna be like, boom, get off that stuff. This flag is pretty dope. I won't lie. We'll have to put your flag up there too.
Absolutely. There's no way we can just put yours.
Yeah.
All right. If I would have known, I would have brought mine with me, but you didn't tell me.
This is the space race, man. All's fair in space and war, right?
I guess.
So tell everyone, tell them what we did and what we're gonna do.
Well, surely you guys recognize the space station, huh, from last episode? Looks exactly the same. We changed nothing.
The only thing that's the same is this block right here, I think.
That block right there.
Because we can't. Oh, it was breaking for me on your screen when you did that.
Yeah, it's not breaking for me. I think that has to stay there anyways. But
I like the block. I just don't like that it says stuff when you highlight over it.
Right. So before, over here was where the portal was. We tore all that out. We expanded this and set up several floors. Now I think this first floor right here is going to be the main floor, and we'll expand outward in each four of these directions. People can set up their own
living quarters.
Yeah. I mean, and it'll be several pods, like similar to this first one, I think. Or you can build your pod however you want, but
yeah,
they'll just be pods out going in all the different directions. And then this floor, what are we going to use this floor for? Observation? Well, we got an observation up here.
No, this can be like the control. Like, we can make it look all futuristic and control.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. Good idea.
I know, I'm full of them. Oh, and you can't go up that way. And then on the very very top, we got the portal and the viewing station.
Which is awesome, by the way.
Yeah, we did a real nice job, One Fred Jones.
Hey, thanks.
And then the very bottom is where we're going to set up for our oxygen stuff, right?
Yeah, and then, we'll have, for those of you who don't know, you have to have trees to produce oxygen in space. So we're going to plant some trees down here on this level, and we're going to gather the oxygen from the trees. Oh, there's that floating pig again.
That is, Gordon the pig.
Gordon the pig.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit of research, set some of this stuff up, and we'll bring you guys back while we're doing it, so you can see how we do it.
Give you a little progress update.
We'll be back in like a split second, right?
Probably.
Bye.
All right, guys. Sig and I have been out here working our tails off on this space station. I think it looks pretty dang good.
I didn't do anything. I just got here.
Okay, so I did all the work. Sig, I was trying to give you some credit, man. Jeez.
No, that's not true. We definitely have both been out here busting. I've been out here double time, actually.
Yeah, I guess there's two Sigs. There's another Sig around here somewhere that I can't see.
Yeah, he's right there. He's making sure that the oxygen is all set up.
Oh, okay. He's monitoring the oxygen. Good job, Sig.
Yeah, you want to make sure. So tell us what we did, man. Tell me what we did.
Well, the first thing we did is we went ahead and got the tree farm all set up. We put these, what are they called? Trees?
Jacaranda
trees. And we got those in here. And the reason why we chose those is because they only grow, about this height right here. They don't get all super tall. Like the regular oak trees would have gotten too tall. So, and we can expand to this. Definitely put some more trees in here. If we needed to put even more trees, we could expand the base too. But
yeah, we just want to keep it small for the time being.
Yep. And then we put in an oxygen collector here. Now that collects oxygen from the trees. And we powered it with these solar panels here on this side. And go ahead.
Yeah, and so the biggest reason that they are where they are is because the south and north quadrants of this space station, with them out on these little peaks right here, they will all have full access to the sun throughout the day. If they were on the east or west, they would be getting blocked by this central thing. So if someone else if someone else comes up here to set up kind of power and stuff like that, you'll have to be careful where you place your stuff. If you're going from the west or the north or south quadrant, you should be fine no matter where you put it. But if you are going on the east or west, you'll have to make sure that it is not in line of sight of someone else's stuff. And if someone else has set something up, just be careful that you don't block their solar panels, because that would suck.
Absolutely. So yeah, we got solar powers powering our stuff. Now we don't have very many machines in here right now, but the main thing, you can see this bubble. Now that's an oxygen bubble, and that's made by the oxygen distributor here. And we got really, really lucky. We didn't plan it this way, but that if you'll notice, this oxygen bubble's almost exactly the same size as the pod,
which is insane. Because we just kind of were like, yeah, that looks about good. Yeah, I'd say that's all right. Like 11, 13 blocks, whatever. And it just perfectly encapsulates even the portal up here in the observatory.
Oh yeah, it worked out perfectly.
Now you're not gonna be able to do this forever, because we're gonna put windows on this. But for now, we can fly in and out of it.
Also, once you go to the moon, you can get the technology to make airlocks. So that's something else we'll probably implement up here in the space station. Well, not probably. We will implement in the space station, and we won't have to necessarily use the bubble distributor. So we'll basically have to use the same technology, only with airlocks instead of a bubble distributor.
Yeah, we could use the oxygen sealer up here, but what we'd have to do is actually enclose this whole thing with sealable blocks, so that the oxygen would stay up here. But we wanted to make it kind of look kind of cool, so for now we're just using the bubbler, and the bubbler is easy to use versus the sealer, which is a little bit more advanced.
Right. So is what I'm going to do. I think Sid's going to probably do similar. Well, not similar, but he'll probably do the same thing. I'm going to come off probably this direction here, and I'll make a pod out here, what's going to have all my stuff in it, all my staging stuff to go to the moon. And then I'll put my airlocks in here where these black stained clay is. That's where the airlock will go, and there'll be another airlock right here as well, so that I can travel from my pod to the center pod without having to use my oxygen tanks and stuff.
Yeah, we need the meteoric iron from the moon in order to do that. So if anyone else is interested, on the server in space travel, or you want to come up and be a part of the space station and you want to build, just try and keep it the same. Like, make it look exactly the same. Not try. Make it look exactly the same. That way it looks like a space station and not like a giant kind of...
We want to maintain the look of a space station.
Futuristic and hip. And if you guys... Oh, I haven't had my coordinates up like for a while now. And if you guys are able to do that, then I will hook you up with some free moon milk in the future at the moon bar. But you might get shot, so just be careful. It's a rowdy place, I hear.
Yeah, I heard the moon's a rough neighborhood.
Sig shot first.
And we also put in a oxygen compressor up here, so that when we're messing around out building, doing our spacewalks, we can fill our oxygen tanks right here. Only during the day, though, because our batteries that supply... Is there glass here? There is glass here. I need to go to the other side. No, that's the side with the glass. Yep. Dang it.
Lit up.
That glass is too clear.
I know, it's perfect.
these energy storage modules, during the day they charge from the solar panels, and then at night all the machines run off of the batteries, so or the modules, if you will. So we use this during the day to fill our oxygen canisters, and at night that wouldn't be possible.
Yeah, so it worked out perfectly. Having two advanced solar panels to charge one battery and run one machine, and then two more on the other side. When nightfall comes, these things no longer collect energy, and these things will pretty much get down to about 600 or 700 kilojoules of power, and then generally by just before noon, they will be completely full again. So everything will run and be good. During the daytime, we can use a bunch of the power up, and it's not a big deal. But then at night, we need to stop. So we can come up here. Are you charging one of your tanks right now?
I am.
Okay,
It's almost full.
Just want to make sure. I was like, almost snagged it. And they're like, oh, dude, I forgot I left that in there. So yeah, your plan is to build off the, what is that? The north
No.
or the south? Which way are you going? Off your
You know
plan?
what? I'm not sure which way I want to go. Do I have to decide right now? You're gonna make me decide right now? Don't put me on the spot.
No, I just want to make sure I don't grab the way you're going.
Well, if whichever one you don't go, that's the one that way I'm going.
There's four. So
Okay,
you're
well,
saying I get first pick?
if you go east, I'm going west. If you go north, I'm going south.
Okay.
I don't
Good.
trust you.
I like that. Hey, up here, it's all fun and games, but down there, it's bam, 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 bam. One dead Jones.
One dead Jones. No, seriously though, my plan is to use this as a staging area.
Yeah.
Because it is a safe zone. I'm going to put a lot of stuff up here. I actually built a room down on the mountain, on Earth, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I'm going to use that. I'm going to use all my Galacticraft stuff's actually going to go up here on the space station. I'm going to stage everything up here, and then stuff that I don't want Sig to destroy. Well, I guess we're.
Oh,
not
I'm not.
gonna
Yeah,
fix
I'm
it.
not. Yeah, I won't grief. I'll
But-
grief that. I'll grief you. You'll be dead. I'll make sure I get all your stuff, but
Right.
but your stuff will be fine. But
Yeah,
you
well,
will you might be dead, or I
anything
might
I
be dead.
want. Anything I want to stage, though, I'm going to stage it here on the space station. That's kind of the idea of the space station. The advanced or enhanced portals, I should say, kind of almost take away the whole need for a space station with this mod. But if we use it like that, I think it'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, I actually I really like this space station. I like the moon. Don't get me wrong, the moon is gonna be awesome. Mars is gonna be awesome, but that's like a planet. It's there's some terrain that I'm used to. This like up in the sky kind of thing. This is epic. Like, this fly around right here. I cannot wait until if other people decide to come up here and build, it will be awesome. But when this thing is complete, I cannot wait to see what is done, because this is just from a couple of days worth of work. A
Yeah.
lot of blood and sweat into this, but it's going to be cool. It's going to be super, super cool.
Well, all right. Sig, I think I'm gonna go on my way here, man.
Okay, man. I'm going to sign off up top with the flags.
Okay.
Salute. All right, Fred. Well, it has been very fun helping us get set up here. We're going to be on our own from now on. What's your plan for moon date? When's the lunar landing going to take place?
Oh man.
Do you want to set a
I-
date, or do you want to just say from here, go when you have time?
I'm saying from here, go when you have time. If you want to go to the moon, man. But if you find that tier 2 rocket schematic, though, make sure and let me know.
No, I got a little bit of work ahead of me. I would say about, you know what? Let's do this. Let's say a week. Let's give it a week from today.
Okay.
That way, plan on next week around this time. We'll try and land on the moon if we can. If it takes
All right.
if it takes a little longer than that, I'm more than happy to wait. I don't want to just run around on the moon by myself. I want to run around on the moon and hope to run into you.
Right. All right, Sig.
All right, my man. Thank you again. This has been a blast. Space Wars Part 2 coming to a close. All right, so Fred and I talked, obviously, and then we talked a little bit more, obviously, and then we talked a little bit more, and we were doing some stuff and doing some things. That's a tin block. That's not the right block. Where are those blocks? I guess we'll use those. Those would be okay. And so I'm going to build off the south side, and he's going to go ahead and take the north. We're going to put a little pod over there if people want to build those directions, because like I said, the north and south quadrants have the best sun perspective, if you will, and people don't have to build off that way if they don't want to. They can go off this, but Fred and I both are kind of gonna try and use the GalactiCraft power, just because it makes it a little bit more exciting than just having as much power as you want and just kind of being like, boop, this is what's going on, guys, holla holla holla. So we're gonna go ahead and build off this way, and I actually what I might do, and maybe Fred might follow suit, I'm actually going to replicate this setup on this pod, this first part, so that my power, when looking out, it'll just be a big line, and maybe Fred will do the same thing, because that way it'll look cool if you have all these freaking solar panels all facing the same way, just like a satellite. And I just thought of that right now, because I'm such a genius when it comes to building in Minecraft, Such a genius. So, fun factoid about Minecraft, and about me in Minecraft. Fun factoid. I have been playing Minecraft, according to my Mojang account, for over 2 years. I think it says it was active 2 years, but it might have been... In my head, I've been playing since, I think I got it in October of 2011. But my Mojang account says April of 2012. So, I don't know. I believe Mojang's website over my brain. Oh! This dang jump 2 thing is annoying as crap. So yeah. So this is the plan for me and the moon. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be the Moon Master. Okay, I am the Moon Master. That's a Aqua Teen Hunger Force reference. It is hilarious, that show, by the way. It can be also be very strange, if you will. But yeah, I've been doing the YouTubes for a year, and I've been doing the Minecraft for 2 years. So I put out a series in vanilla, an ode to my hardcore playthrough, and it was a blast. It was a lot of fun. It's always kind of cool to have yourself, to really challenge yourself when you're doing things. And honestly, I probably could have made it a little more challenging after, all is said and done. It could have definitely been more challenging, but you don't want to make it challenging to the point where you're not enjoying it, I still would like to complete an ultra hardcore, but hardcore is just as hard at times, right? So let's come up all over here. And I'm hoping I'm going to have to make a couple more of these solar panels for the moon area, for the lunar base, the moon base, right? Because we could use coal generators, I guess, but coal, such a dirty resource. Nothing but the utmost love and respect for coal miners. but coal is a dirty thing. Next episode, we are going to talk about what exactly we are going to be doing to Mr. Winfred Jones on the moon when we find him. I might have mentioned it before, but we are going to definitely be using Flans mod. Hopefully, everything it goes according to plan and it works, because I know there are some individuals that have been having difficulties getting getting Flans mod to work. Now on this side of this structure, I don't want it to be as big as over here, because that's a big communal area. So I'm going to make this a little bit smaller because I don't need a ton of space for what I want to do up here. I just kind of want to have a couple machines set up, a little bit of storage, and then, kind of go from there. So let's see how this looks. You're just kind of going to get a good look and feel of it, because I'm a big kind of like build the structure and then see how it looks from there kind of guy. I'm a function form then function, which might not be the best way to do things, especially in Minecraft, because you end up having to go back and redoing a lot of stuff. But that's okay. Okay, laters, man. Peace. Thanks again. Aghan. Aghan. He was just recording his introduction for this episode, or the one that we just did together. So this over here is 3, right? So that's 5. So this one, let's do 2 nubs, which gives me 3, right? So then we'll come out like this. 1, 2, 3. So what if we did this one to be a little bit smaller, right? So it's not like a big old donker like that one over there. Oh no, we're gonna have to come. Actually, wait, let's see how this looks. What if we did this? I'm not a big building creative guy, unfortunately. And then come out like this. I think that's gonna look good. And then one more. Yeah, that should be perfect. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. That'll be good. Okay, let me finish. Let me finish this up real fast. Let me get the structure down, and then we'll finish up here. Okay. Be right back. I had to come back and fill my packs up because it's been taking a little bit of time, but it is looking very spiffy. How much more juice I need? Oh, it's barely full. That's okay. We'll go out there with one oxygen tank. We can survive the trip. But look at this thing. This thing is gonna look spiffy as all heck. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of have this kind of taper inside or whatever, and have it come down to a nice little point. Kind of like if you ever saw this Empire Strikes Back, Cloud City, how they had those kind of big long like connection tubes, and then we'll put another little segment like this on top of here, again 3 high, and I might have my stuff down here and just have like a staircase going down and a staircase going up, and we'll have some stuff up here, and this is gonna be cool. The idea is next episode we're gonna have all that stuff done. I'm gonna build the rest of this area. I'm gonna complete this area over here for people, if they want to build something up here, if they want to replicate, kind of something similar to what we did right there. The tree farm, I think we should be okay with that for one communal tree farm, but this, just some communal like living space, like this is work over here. When you have a space station, you have your area where you work, and then you also have your area where you kind of relax and get, kick your feet up. That's the idea. We're trying to role play up here in space, Boom, boom. Uh-oh, too far. Well, everyone, as always, thank you all for coming by this week. Thanks for stopping by to check out the Space Wars Part 2. Has been an exciting adventure here out in orbit, and we hope that you guys are enjoying it. As much as we do this for us, it gives us much satisfaction to know that we brought maybe a smile or gave you an idea, because that's all we are here for, is for entertainment purposes, informative purposes, and creative inspiration. Hopefully you were inspired to do something like this. Maybe you get the mod pack and play it yourself, and maybe you do a Let's Play. If you do, let me know, and I'll take a look at your video and see what I think, and maybe I can find something that I'll get inspired by. Until next time, everyone, special thanks to one Fred Jones, and keep on Minecrafting Minecraft.